So I want to let you know that you can watch a free in-season video right now on Mulberry. You don't want to miss this because it will be gone by the end of April. Click the link at the bottom of the show notes so you can watch all the ways that you can connect with mulberry and why it is so nourishing to the body. So this mulberry plant, the leaves are so good for the nervous system. Really nourishing, yin, cooling energy that the body, the nervous system needs. And so that's another reason why I want to share this with you, because I know you can find a mulberry tree. I know you can forage the leaves. You can dry them. You can grind them up and make a tea. Welcome to the Wild Herbs Podcast, where we unpack and uncover the healing properties of wild herbs so you can heal naturally with the plants beneath your feet. I am your host, April Punsalan, wild untamed plant lady, also a botanist, an ethnobotanist, and herbalist dedicated to teaching you how to heal with plants. If you want to learn edible and medicinal plants, you are in the right place, my friend. I'm super pumped to share with you one of my favorite all-time, and I mean all-time wild herbs, Morus alba, mulberry, white mulberry. It's also known as white mulberry. It is non-native, but it's not extremely invasive, and it's even more reason to connect with it and forage it. And I'll never forget the first time that I met mulberry. My sister had moved out. Me and my sister are 2.5 years apart. And she moved out and she rented this really cool apartment close to the beach, Willoughby Beach. It's really the bay, Chesapeake Bay. And I would walk from my house, where I grew up for several years, and cut behind the school called Ocean View Elementary to get to her new apartment. And there, in that path behind the school, were these huge white mulberries, huge trees. I remember going over there to her house a lot because that was a cool place to hang out. And, it's early summer, and I'm walking and I just see all these black marks, and then I hear these birds, and I'm like, what is this? Well, what's all this commotion? And that's when I really learned mulberry, because those trees produce a prolific amount of fruit. The birds flock to them. And that was the first time that I ever harvested mulberry, the fruit, was when I was 16. And I just had the most amazing, fond memories from that harvest, which shows you how precious it can be when you connect deeply, with a tree or a plant for the first time. And I sat on one of her branches, that's how big these trees were, and I just collected the fruit. It took me I would stay there for 2 hours and collected the fruit, and then we froze some and we ate it. And my love never waned for the mulberry. I continued to connect deeper and deeper with this tree, with this plant, with this wild herb. And so, just a little bit about mulberry before we dive into the medicinal and edible properties of mulberry. I want you to know that it is non-native. This tree is native to northern China and parts of India. It is not native to the United States. But it's not, from my experience, it's not extremely invasive. It's not like Oriental bittersweet or Japanese knotweed. It doesn't take over an entire ecosystem. 1 or 2 trees will pop up, but you'll never see a thick stand of mulberry. It's usually like 1 or 2 trees here and there, which for me, and given its amazing nourishment, I think it's okay. I have 2 mulberry trees in my yard, and I'm letting them stay. But the thorny olive, my goal is to get rid of all of the thorny olive in my yard. Eleonagus pungens. So you got to know which non-natives you're willing to live with and which ones you're not. And this one I definitely am. It is a small tree. It's not going to get super huge. It's fast growing, very fast growing, and it's considered to be a short-lived tree. So it lives for about the length of time humans live. You can find mulberry growing almost in every temperate, subtropical, and tropical area in the world. It's everywhere in the United States. And it goes down into Central America and South America. Of course, it's native range in China and India. And the reason why I'm doing a whole podcast on this herb, I always will feature, this is going to be my goal, is to feature one of my favorite wild herbs each month that I think will benefit your body, the health of your body, so much that it's worth me sharing. And so last month, it was cleavers, and this month it's mulberry. And so I love bringing scientists and experts on the show, but then also I love sharing with you one of my favorite wild herbs. And so here we go, mulberry. So let's dive in to its medicinal and edible properties and why you should work with it. So one thing is, mulberry is like a multivitamin. Think of mulberry as a tree that has leaves that are loaded with vitamins and minerals similar to nettles. Maybe it doesn't have as much minerals and vitamins as nettles, but it has a lot that certainly make it worth foraging. So it has vitamin B1, vitamin B2, vitamin B6, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, folic acid, and minerals such as calcium and zinc. So that is a lot of vitamins for a leaf that grows on a tree. And I love that because there's not a shortage of them. Everywhere I've lived, from Norfolk, Virginia, to Asheville, to Burnsville, to Charleston, I have been able to connect with a mulberry tree, to find a mulberry tree. And so to have this large tree with these leaves that are loaded with vitamins is a real gift. It's a source of nourishment. I look at it as like a super herb, a superfood for me. So it also has flavonoids in it. It has a lot of phytochemicals, and these phytochemicals and these vitamins and minerals really help to tone the body. This is a tonic wild herb. This is a wild herb that can really benefit any body system, which is why I love it too. Because some herbs, if you study Ayurvedic medicine or Tibetan medicine, some herbs are better suited for earth water people, kapha, and some herbs are better suited for the fiery and air types, the pitta, the vata. But this herb, this nourishing herb, is good for all. Some of those studies, there's been a plethora of research done on mulberry, Morus alba, and I always love to share the research with in-season members and medical botany students, but I'll just share some of the findings with you. So mulberry is known to lower blood sugar, so it's really, really good for people that have diabetes. So if you know someone that has diabetes, it would be such a sweet gift for you to forage the leaves, dry them, and make a tea. And I'll talk more about modes of preparation and how to get the herb into your diet, into your life. The leaves are also anti-inflammatory because the leaves have flavonoids. Flavonoids are antioxidants, and antioxidants really help to repair our cells. They help to slow down aging. So this tree is known as the anti-aging tree. And in fact, in China and Japan, it's known as anti-grain tree and the anti-aging tree. And a tea is made oftentimes for people that have hangovers because it uplifts the body, supports the body. It's supporting all the body systems. And so that's why this is just a good tea to drink overall, no matter what your constitution is. It's also been shown and given to animals, livestock, because it increases milk production. So mulberry leaves are safe for pregnant women, which is another reason why I love this wild herb, because it's one that women, when they are nourishing a baby in their womb, they can drink mulberry tea. And also after birth, they can drink mulberry tea to improve their milk production. So overall, it's this amazing wild herb. And some other things that it's really important to know that it's good for is that it is good for the cardiovascular system. And so it's been shown to lower blood pressure. Mulberry leaves contain a variety of phytochemicals that help protect the body against oxidative stress. So it has these phytochemicals that are antioxidants that are protecting the body. It's also been shown to protect the nervous system, to improve brain function. And so when you're working with these tonic herbs, these nutritive, nourishing tonic herbs, you can think about it as benefiting your whole body, right? So we know that the body is this amazing holistic ecosystem, its own ecosystem, all working together. So when you improve the cardiovascular system, you're improving the digestive system. When you improve the digestive system, right, you improve the cardiovascular system and the nervous system and so forth and so on. Mulberry is one of those wild herbs that you can include in many different tea blends that you may be making, or medicine that you may be making for people that are experiencing disease, that are experiencing tiredness, fatigue, unwellness. They're struggling, their health is struggling. Mulberry is something they would definitely benefit from drinking because, again, it's going to help the whole body, the whole ecosystem. There's a whole suite of conditions that mulberry is called upon to remedy in India and in China. Okay, there's such a long connection between humans and this plant. And the one that really stands out for me that makes a lot of sense is general debility, tiredness, weakness, rundown, that feeling of like chronic fatigue. If you're working with someone or you have chronic fatigue, you definitely want to forage mulberry. Okay. Another is brain tonic. People that are getting the brain fog, this is a very good wild herb for them because this is a person that maybe the liver's not working all the way, the digestive system is getting sluggish. The person may be, older, and mulberry is one of those nutritive tonics that helps to slow down aging because of its antioxidants and all the vitamins. It's very cooling. It does help to build the blood. This one is really good for Pitta Vata, this fiery air type. It's also been used for insomnia, which makes sense to me because it does have magnesium in it, has calcium and magnesium and all those vitamins. So when the nervous system is malnourished, which all of ours probably is because we're overstimulated, right? And our diets, because we're overstimulated and we tend to be stressed, we make poor food decisions, poor diet decisions. And so then the nervous system is even more malnourished. And so this mulberry plant, the leaves are so good for the nervous system. Really nourishing, yin, cooling energy that the nervous system needs. And so that's another reason why I want to share this with you, because I know you can find a mulberry tree. I know you can forage the leaves. You can dry them. You can grind them up and make a tea. And here's the thing. I'm giving you right now a free in-season video that I filmed and edited. I did the whole thing for free right now, just until the end of April. It'll be gone May 1st. But I wanted to do this podcast to highlight this plant. And then I wanted to do it so you can watch that video before it is gone. It is my present to you for April. If there's one month you need to be foraging, it's April. So just remember, April told me I better forage in April. And all you have to do is go to wildherbacademy.com and click on, there's a link, should see it. You can click on the in-season membership. It's there too. And it will say watch free mulberry video. And so there you can watch the free mulberry video. And I'll also put a link in the show notes to this podcast because it's so important that you increase the plant diversity in your diet. Critically important. And this plant has shown to be anti-cancer too. And so all plants really with their phytochemicals and their nutrients and their vitamins and minerals help to support our body and keep them resilient. It's those antioxidants, okay? Because when our cells age and they get old, they need repair, and the plants are there to do that. And so please watch that video, go to the show notes, click on it. You do have to, subscribe to the email to get the link to watch the video, and it may go to your junk folder, so check your junk folder. But I would love for you to watch it and tell me what you think. I will say that now, thankfully, my videos are done by Kim McIntyre with Bosha Video, and so my videos are professionally done now, but back in the past, I was doing them. But all the information is there, and I hope that you go and watch it. And I'll give you a little hint or tease. I show you how to make a mulberry matcha at the end. And let me tell you, if you forage mulberry leaves with gratitude, you dry them, and you make this mulberry matcha, your day will be divine. Especially if you do a little meditation in the morning, you make a cup of mulberry matcha, you drink it, you are nourishing your body, right? Because I'll just let you know, coffee strips your minerals, like the magnesium and calcium from your body, and it's a diuretic, so it's going to be removing more minerals and vitamins from your body, whereas mulberry is nourishing, it's bringing them back into your body. And so it's just a better way really to start your morning if you can. So definitely watch it, be even more inspired. And I truly hope that you have a mulberry tree where you live and that you form a connection with it, a very deep bond with the tree. Give it an offering when you collect the leaves. You can pour a little water out, you could sing it a song, you could just touch its leaves and say thank you. Anything that comes from your heart. And to give gratitude to the plant will make your tea and medicine even stronger, and your connection with the tree even stronger. And just know that this is a multivitamin nourishment that's outside your door that you can connect and forage with right now. And I truly believe that our modern society is becoming overrun with things we have to do and things we have to buy and places we have to go. And it's so important for us to slow down and just be mindful of what's growing around you and take the time to connect it and forage the leaves and dry them and make the mulberry matcha. So you make sure you're staying human and there's a part of you that's staying wild, and that way you don't, you stay connected to your soul, your spirit, and you keep that part of you alive, because nature really does heal the mind, the body, and the spirit. And if you would like to learn more wild herbs other than mulberry, I have opened in season. So I'm opening in season for all of April, May, and I want people to experience it in spring. And there's a whole medicine making module in there, how to make herbal medicine. That is a bonus that is sitting inside that membership right now. That's only $25 a month. And so I do not have a marketing team yet, and I am not the best marketer, but I will tell you, so many members have told me that in season has changed their life, and that they now have this very beautiful connection with nature and foraging herbs, and they're making medicine and they're making food, and they post it and share it, and it's so inspiring, and it lets me know that anyone, including you, can forage. And even my mom is a member, and she's doing phenomenal. So really, as humans, we are foragers, right? And so you're human, you're listening to this, you are born to forage. So definitely check it out. You can go to wildherbacademy.com. You can click on the membership and just check it out. I had the page redone, so tell me what you think. But anyway, lots of love to you. Thanks for listening to the Wild Herb Podcast. Go to the show notes to get that free mulberry link. I hope to see you foraging. If you forage and you make the mulberry matcha, please tag Wild Herb Academy. It gives me energy to keep showing up because I know you're listening, and it shows me that we are connected and that there's someone out there that is benefiting from this energy exchange. All right, well, lots of love. I'd be very stoked if you shared this show with someone that has a mulberry tree in their backyard. Until the next wild herb, stay wild. Peace.